Hi everybody. If you are if you're experiencing a pretty hard time right now, you gotta hold on to the hope, a little hope, whatever the hope is. uh, How, what, no matter how small it is, you gotta cling to the hope as long as you can, and until the hope shines bright in the sky. You gotta hold on to that. You gotta cling to it. Never let it go. Never release it, because that's the hyper power you can ever have. And if you lose hope, if you release it, if you haven't released it, and you are desperate and feeling, and you don't think you think the life is end and the world is ending, don't stop don't stop work on your body. Don't stop put some work on your mind. Don't give it up. That's yours, and it is your duty. Don't stop. As long as you keep working on your body and mind, you can float it up again. You can you can come back again. And believe me, it is everything is the same. When everybody gives up, and everybody think it's going down, and everybody don't have hope, and that is the time the world change its direction to the upward. Just like a market behavior, when everybody release what they hold on to, what they grabbed, like a position and stocks, what they have, and they throw it away, and they release, they they lost hope that the market will go higher and it will benefit them. And that is the time the market changed its direction to the opposite side. And the life somewhat acts like the same as a market behavior. When you feel lowest, and when you think your life is gonna going down and down and keep going down, and never gonna get going higher, and never gonna get better, and that is the time the most likely your life have a potential to turn around and going up again, and you can smile again. And in order to in order to ride a wave, you gotta take a risk. You gotta you gotta hold on to the hope again. You gotta grab it hard. You don't want to release it. If you don't have you if you don't cling it, life itself just go up, but you stay low. That is reality. If you don't go up, if you don't cling it to it, you can't go up with the trend. So just the life is the same. You gotta hold on to the hope. You gotta hold on. You gotta cling to the hope, a little hope. And if you get if you get as darkest as you can, and that is the time you can notice that really faint glow light in your life. That is how that is the beauty of the life. If you if you through depression, or any kind of bad event that gives you a bad feeling and a depressed feeling, and your feeling, it gets dark dark as hell, and that is the time you can notice the small light, just like a night sky. If you're in the city and surrounded with light pollution, you're never gonna get the beautiful light stars in the sky. But once you get to the mountainside and almost no light around there, and and then and look up at the sky, and the sky is shining with a lot, billions of the stars. That is that is the same thing happens to the life too. If you get low, and then if you get your life is dark, as the darkest, and a lifetime, that is the time you can find the precious faint light in your life for your life, and you're gonna cling it to it. You gotta be courageous. You gotta be brave again. Once again, to hold on, to believe the light, clinging to the light, clinging to the hope, and grab it, and that would make you much beautiful soul, and that will that will build that will build your your confidence too. So, and one day you will notice that it is yourself. Okay, so cling it to yourself, believe yourself. That is my message today. Thank you for listening. Better habit, better life. Your habit will honor. I love you guys. See you in the next episode. Peace.